Good morning. It is 6 a.m. and I cannot believe that I am up already. But if you are here with me, I thank you for being here so early in the morning. It's time to get ready. So let me tell you, you got to own it. Now I'm going to check, make sure everything is alive and well. If you can hear me, make sure you let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. Love speaking to everyone, and just it's all about conversation. So I want to make sure we're having this great conversation. You have to own it. Most of us approach Monday with a sort of love hate relationship. And I know because you wake up and you're tired from a fantastic weekend. It's a day that we feel like we're back to square one and start doing the same things as the week before, as if nothing exceptional has happened. And it really has. You fix the same meals, the same routine, the drooling, mundane tasks that you do day in and day out, and all the things that take up our day because they have to get done, and they really do. But if Monday became the foundation to you successfully managing your life, it would make a world of difference. What if it was time to reflect on what you've done, take stock of how you've been feeling? I mean, really feel how you really feel inside, and then go from there. It would be an opportunity to reset your mind and get back on track for the week and for your life. Hey, welcome back to Monday Mastery Moments with Michelle live. This is the first live. It's time to go live, to take it one step further. It's where moms who find themselves with mid-career or solopreneurs find tangible ways to enjoy the success without the sacrifice. And what I mean by that is the success that you desire in life without sacrificing yourself. And I am Michelle O'Neill. You're like, who is this woman who's waking me up first thing in the morning? Let me know that you hear me. Good morning, Marcia. It is so good to know you're here. As you can hear, my voice is all crackly because it's first thing in the morning. I'm live 4 Mondays every month at 6 a.m. That is the commitment that I am making to you. And you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and even sometimes on Twitter. I am here to wake you up in more ways than one. Like I said, I'm Michelle O'Neill, and I love a great conversation. So why don't you grab a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever warm beverage it is that you love, your warm beverage of choice, and settle in so that we can jump right into today's mastery moment. And today, more than anything else, I probably need water more than coffee or tea. But first, I want to know about you. If you're here this morning, if you're the type of person who wakes up at the crack of dawn, and it isn't even dawn yet, but if you're that type of person, and let me tell you, I can't wait till 6 o'clock. There is light outside, but for now it's dark, and I am so glad you're here with me. So tell me who you are in the comments, where you're from, and I want to know what's your beverage of choice, and I'm waiting for you. So thank you for being here this morning. I see that there are a few of you up and out there. And let me know also what platform you're on. Are you on Twitter? Are you on Facebook? Are you in my group? Are you on YouTube? LinkedIn? Where are you watching today's live show? So let me jump right in. I have 3 bullet points that I really want to carry, really look at today. And you'll see me from time to time looking at my notes, looking at you, looking to make sure that I don't miss your comments. So I get so wrapped up in everything that I forget to look over here. So I just want to make sure that I honor you. Remember, I said this is a conversation, and I want to honor you this morning and take the time to look at your comments, answer any questions that you may have, and just really listen to you and dial in and be present with you. And we'll talk more about being present at another time. But what is a Monday for you? We're going to talk about normal perception of how Monday may look to us. So that's the first thing, what Monday really means. And I remember hearing this morning, I was listening to something this morning, and they talked about a toy that I totally forgot about. But how many of you out there remember an Etch-a-Sketch? Oh my gosh, that was a magical toy. That red box that had so much magic in it. It had this button that if you turned one way, the lines would go up, and if you turn it another way, the lines would go across. And then the magic became in the way that you would turn it, and it could make circles. You could draw amazing things, a house, a doll baby, a person. It was amazing. But the true magic came when you would turn it upside down and shake it a little bit, and everything would disappear. And you were able to start to create that magic all over again. That's what Monday should be for you. That's what each day should be for us. And it's not something to be, excuse me, because I need water, excuse me. It's not something to be dreaded. It's no longer that hi-ho drudgery of work. It's the excitement of a new day, a new week. It's our fresh start. It's our do-over. It's our ability to start all over again. And that's what I hope. And I know a lot of you already think of Monday as your fresh start. It's that time to get started, to do something new, to do something different, to do something exciting, to start doing the thing that you've been looking forward to. But so many of us don't look at it that way. But I want to challenge you to look at Monday even more different. I want you to look at Monday as we're going to break it down. We're going to look at each letter of Monday. And when I talk about mastering your Monday, that's really what Monday is. And so let me know if you can hear me out there. I'm trying some new things, and I hope you hear me, that you can hear what I've said so far. If not, we're going to make sure I'll even repeat what I just said. So let me know, have you heard me so far? Have you heard what I've been talking about? Let me check your comments. So let's check, see if you can hear me, if you've heard me. Here we go. There we go. See if we have any comments. Have you heard anything that I've said so far? Well, anyway, if you haven't, I hope that it has recorded. And if not, we're going to go on. So bullet point number 1, what Monday actually means. The M, Monday stands for your mindset. Your mind shifts. It's mastering what's going on in your mind, what you're thinking of, what it is that you want to accomplish or change, how you're thinking of things. Do you need to look at them differently? Do you need to reshape them, reframe them? And also, The O is all about ownership, taking ownership of your thoughts, taking ownership of your day, of the things that you do, of the people that interact in your life, taking charge and running your life, but also taking responsibility for those things that you allow in your life, for those things that you're allowed to go on or not go on, for those things that are missing in your life. The end is all about knowing those non-negotiables of your life, understanding the patterns that you've created, the boundaries that you've set and have not kept, those things that above all else you will not let happen or you will let happen. Those are your non-negotiables. And then the D is about your divine purpose in life. What were you created to do? Why are you here? What is your assignment? What is your calling? What are you called to do above all else? Why? Your why. Why are you here? The A isn't about awareness and alignment. It's awareness of what goes on in your life. Why are you here? What are you doing? What is it that you're letting go on that shouldn't go on any longer? And alignment, are you doing the things that you're created to do? Are you walking in your purpose? Do you feel as if you are one with what you're doing in life? You know, we don't do things because they're not, I guess we would say a lot of times, not natural for us. But I want to challenge you to think we don't do things because we're not in alignment with what we're supposed to be doing. And finally, the why is all about saying yes to the best. And that's what radical, setting those radical boundaries are in your life, is being able to say yes to the best. So my thing is are you saying yes to the best? What are some of the best things? Put in the comment, what are some of the best things that you want to create in your life? What are some of the best things that you want to do and haven't done? What are some of the best things that you know that you need to do? And if you didn't hear me, I want to welcome you to Monday Mastery Moments with Michelle. Live. We are making sure that we go live as we're moms who find themselves mid-career or solopreneurs, mompreneurs, find tangible ways to enjoy success without the sacrifice. And what I mean by that is success in all the things that you feel that are important, not only for yourself, but for your community, for those who are closer to you, without sacrificing yourself. And I am live 4 Mondays a month at 6 a.m. And you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and sometimes even Twitter. But I am here to wake you up and charge you for your morning. You know, bullet point number 2 is awareness puts you halfway there. What do I mean by that? You know, we can't change things. We can't do things if we're not aware of them. How many times have you had a conversation with someone and said, wow, I wish I had known. I wish you had told me. I didn't know. It's because we weren't aware of those things. We didn't realize it. And that is what awareness does for you. How do you correct something that you don't see? Or even worse, that you refuse to recognize? How do you correct it? Why are you refusing to own up to it? Remember we said, oh, and the Monday is about owning up. You know, when we're aware of things, it's actually in plain sight and we can't hide behind it no more. You can't sweep it under the carpet or pretend that you don't know, because it is in plain sight. So how do you ignore something that is in plain sight? You've got to do something about it, because you can't ignore it anymore. And then the thing is when you become aware of things, then it's all about being able to be willing to ask yourself the hard questions. I know a lot of times when one of the hardest things for me to do is to ask myself the hard questions. But when it's staring me in the face, I can't hide anymore. I have to ask myself, is that really you? Is that something that you want to be perceived at? Did you really did you really want to do that? How many times have you been wanting to do something, and because your own desires, and oh, I find myself in this situation so many times, but your own desires push you to do something that you know you really shouldn't do. And it's not until you take the glasses off and actually look at yourself and ask yourself, is that right? Is what you said, is what you did who you want to be? Is that really how you want to be seen? And when we look at ourselves that way and we take a hard look at what we see, it's only then that we can make the changes or the shifts in our lives. It's only then that we have the courage to change things. And then that takes me to my point, my third point, because I try to only give you three things to think about, because I want you to be able to have tangible things that you can walk away with each and every day. And so the third thing is that yes and no go hand in hand. They really do. They go hand in hand. So how many times have you actually fought with a yes or no? And what I mean by this is said yes when you really didn't want to. Or there's been an opportunity there that you really, really, really wanted to do it, and you couldn't find the courage to say yes. If that's you, let me know by some emoji, raise your hand, or just say yes, that's me. This is your opportunity to shout out, yes, that was me. That you saw an opportunity pass by and you totally miss it, or you said yes to something that took the time away from you actually having the opportunity to grab the thing that you really wanted, because you said yes to something that you didn't want. Or how about those times that there was something that you needed to do for you, to revive you, to refresh you, to make you better, and you didn't say yes to you, to the opportunity to make you better, to grow. And then let's look at no. How many times have you known that the answer should have been no, and you did say yes? That you should have had a big resounding no, or that you've said yes and then later realized that you should have said no, and haven't had the courage to go back and say, you know what? I really should have said no. And in order to better serve you or better do this, I have to say no. How many times have you said no to an opportunity when you should have said yes. No, because you were afraid. No, because you didn't think you were good enough. No, because just no. How many times have you always seen things as yes because you want to be liked? You want to be thought of as someone who's always willing to give, to do. But is that you? You know, the real mastery comes with having the courage to say no at the right things for that season of your life. Just because you said yes before doesn't mean it works for where you are now. You know, as a mom, I remember when my child was young, she needed me all the time. And so there was so much that I had to say no to say yes to her and her needs. And then as she got between 12 and 18, it was no longer that she didn't need me, but she also was finding out more about herself and how she grew and who her friends were and where she fit in. And so she started letting go more of me. And I had to understand that I wasn't needed as much. So I had to start regaining and refining more about me and who I was and where I fit in. And when she would say, Mom, you don't care anymore, it was more about, no, I care, babe. But you've got to find out some things on your own. You've got to do some things on your own. And that's because my mom taught me some of those same lessons. But it's also because there are many times that she would say things to me and I said, babe, sweetie, there's going to come a time when you're going to be gone. And I'm going to have to know who I am. And me and your daddy is going to have to find out who we are together. You're going to leave me. So don't put that guilt trip on me. But I had to say those things. You know, we have to be able to say yes to the best things for this season in our life, where we are. And if your kids are grown, we have to be able to let them go and make the mistakes and do the things that they need to do to grow up into the person that they need to be, to let go. We can't use the yes without the no. We can't use one without the other. But we have to learn how they work together. And that's saying yes to the best. You know, I don't want to let you know, I don't want to say it. I do want to let you know where you can master your Monday. I want to let you know about a few things that I actually have coming up starting this month, and I am so excited about them. I'm so excited about this year, and you know how we say that we have, what do you call it? We have so many resolutions for the year, but it's not about a resolution for me. It's about a commitment. Just like the commitment that I'm making to come to you Mondays at 6 a.m. But I do want to let you know that on some Mondays, they're holidays. And I want to sleep in just like you do. So on those Mondays, I will still be coming to you. And I will still be commenting on your comments. But it may be pre-recorded. Now, I'm not saying all holidays I won't come to you live. I will come to you pre-recorded. But some I may sneak in there live because I want to be live as much as I can. I want to see your comments. I want to talk with you. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to know what's going on in your mind. But this month, I am doubly excited because I will be launching my flagship program, Run Your Life Mastery Experience. to help you develop a more balanced, productive, and fulfilling lifestyle, leading to I know you want this, increase efficiency, increase influence on those that we love and those who are around us, and create tangible, because it's all about creating something that you can do, something that you can go forward with, tangible solutions to foster balance and control in your life. It's the Run Your Life Mastery experience. It's not something that you just do and forget. It's an experience to change your life. Look, we have an honorable calling as a mom, but it's so much more. We have the ability to influence those lives, to help make them better, to help make a change in our society. And it starts right there at home. You know, working out God's divine purpose in our life is being a mom. And it's including our motherhood. But it extends so much beyond that. It extends into womanhood, wifehood, sisterhood, friendship, community. It's where each part of our lives, we leave the residue of our fingerprint to make the world that we're in. And I hope I am making your life today one day better than it was the day before. And one day better so that you can move forward. I know I'm getting deep, but I am so thrilled that you were able to hang out with me today for our Monday morning chat. Talk more to me. I can't wait to hear your comments and what you're thinking and what you're struggling with. You are amazing. And I hope you enjoyed this live. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you comment, subscribe, follow, register for the event so that you won't miss a single live. And I have so much coming soon. Next week, we're going to talk about, let's see, what is it? We're going to talk about boundaries, my favorite things. We're going to talk about the why of boundaries, why we set boundaries. And then later we'll be talking about creating order that feels natural, because we do the things that come natural to us. And then we're going to talk about when to choose yes. But that doesn't matter. Right now, I am so glad that you are here with me. One more thing that I want to do, I want you to do. And that's visit Meet, and let me see if I can do this, because I'm still new at this, but I want you to, let me see. I want you to go to meet.michelle.com so you can stay abreast of what I'm doing, know how to get in contact with me. And I actually have a gift there for you. Just click on free gift. We talked about yesterday. And so my gift for you is how to say yes to yourself unapologetically. And we're going to look at yes in 10 different ways that will refresh you, renew you, and give you the energy to start your day and to go about your life. Make sure you let me know where I can serve you further. and how I can serve you further and how I can help you. And I want to leave you with this thought. I'm so thrilled that you were here today, but master every day like it's your Monday. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.